Hello, everyone. This is Andrew, and welcome to Rep Your Team podcast. And whatever. Yeah. I'm your host, Andrew, and joined by my esteemed co-host,
Luke.
Yeah. So today, NBA playoffs is right around the corner. As of recording it tonight, plays for the 8th seed for both conferences. Mm-hmm. So we'll go over that. But let's start with some NFL. Yesterday, the Commanders sold for $8 billion.
Ooh, I know you were excited.
Yeah, I'm like, not excited. More, finally, get it over with.
Just ready.
Yeah, just ready. Check out Ian Rappaport on Twitter. He tweeted out, gave a little article on it. I read it a little bit, and there was an investment group. It's led by Joe Harris. He's the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. The New Jersey Devils from the NHL, and a minority owner in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I thought that was interesting. You think they would make him you can't be part owner in some organizations? I think he'll have to sell that part.
Is it a conflict of interest? Maybe.
Who knows? Well, they're in two separate conferences. Yeah. I doubt that has anything to do with it. But I wonder what the NFL will do. That it's not confirmed yet. There's no agreement from the financial committee of the NFL. But it's basically, if Ian Rappaport tweeted out and said, hey, this is happening, then I think that's going to happen.
It's close, yeah.
Yeah, some notable names is some Maryland business owner, and, his name is, Mitchell Rales, Rales. I don't know that man. Yeah. And also Magic Johnson, he's also a part of it.
Know him.
Yeah, of course. NBA legend, of course. If you don't know him, then I suggest do more research.
Yeah. Now, I didn't really see him as the Washington Commanders fan or
I think he's a man who wants to make money.
You know what? Good for him.
I think he has a ownership. Oh, my gosh. You know what? That's actually a good question. What does he own? Because I know he has, a Super Bowl ring, NBA ring, of course, as an owner. These are all owners, before he was a player. And I think, does he have one for NHL or MLB?
Yeah, he is a minority owner of the Dodgers.
He got a ring.
Yeah, so wow. Oh, and the Los Angeles Sparks for the WNBA.
Okay, so yeah. So why not? He's trying to be a billionaire. He's a money man.
Yeah, good for him.
And also, it had the article that Ian Rappaport tweeted out. Snyder's record as an owner was 164 wins to 220 losses.
Wow.
And 2 ties.
Wow.
I hate my life.
2 ties.
2 ties and 1 playoff game. One playoff game that we won in 2005.
Wow.
Crazy. Your life as a Commanders fan, everyone. Misery, sometimes high moments, sometimes very low.
I hope someone does a tally of all the scandals that Dan Snyder's been a part of.
His most biggest one, I believe, is oh man, how am I going to word this? He would have the cheerleaders do sexual favors to the season ticket holders of the Washington.
And that was how many years ago now, or was it less than a year?
That was back in 2000, early 2000 ish. I want to say
how it wasn't over after that.
Listen, the NFL knows how to cover stuff up.
There's a lot of
money. They know how to cover stuff.
There's a lot of money there.
Yeah, but now who's the worst owner in the NFL now? Not worst as a football, but as a worst human being.
Yeah. Oof.
Who's up there? I wish I knew more about the owners offhand.
I was going to say, Dan had that.
Yeah, he had that on lock.
I
wonder if he's going to... I remember earlier in the year of the season, he was yo, if I go down, I'm bringing everyone with me.
Oh, yeah.
He was like that. I'm oh.
He was going to call out, Roger Goodell on something. And he was threatening...
It was threatening everything in the book he could.
Yeah. He was called into Congress. He was being investigated by the House Committee of Oversight and Reform. So he has to be the first owner
he was
to be
wild, bro.
investigated by Congress. You would hope. But yeah, that what an era, which is not officially over, but very close.
Very close.
You can almost breathe.
I hope
sigh.
I wonder how How much is Joe Harris worth? I want to. This is going to come back in a minute. Let me see. Joe Harris NFL net worth. Let's see net worth. Because I'm kind of hoping for he has a lot of money back. Oh, $2 million. What is it? Oh wait, no. This is
$2 million. That's
no.
it.
This is this is the NBA player.
Oh! I was gonna say he spent all of it trying to get the Commanders.
Million. Oh my goodness, that's funny. What's his name? Owner Joe Harris net worth. Okay, $7.69 billion, and he has other investors. So okay, so I'm kind of hoping they put more money into the team. Fix up the stadium. That should be number one.
Please.
Change the colors. Yeah, maybe change it up, or at least get better uniforms. That can be one of them. And anything else? No, that's about it.
I mean, I wonder if he does step in and if he's like, all right, we're changing the name, we're changing the stadium, I'll
be for it. I'm like, yeah, man.
Sure.
Just better have a better name. I don't know. Commanders doesn't really.
I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess we can keep Commanders, but if a better name comes up, I would definitely do it. But or at least change the mascot, like a pig in Army gear. No, change that up.
Now, yeah, now if you did change uniforms, you wouldn't be the only team because I think Arizona's getting new uniforms.
They're changing their colors too, because I want to change the colors.
I don't know if they're changing the red and whatever else they got going on there, but
it's red, white, and very little yellow.
Yeah, so they've needed new uniforms for a decade now. And the Panthers are going to make a color correction on their uniforms. They're not going to change the base, pattern of their uniforms. They're going to slightly tweak the colors. So would you want something like that? Or would you want
honestly,
overall?
Yeah, I would do that. Tweak it. Mm-hmm. I would keep the burgundy, maybe make it more red, to be honest. But then again, Cardinals got red. Mm-hmm. Maybe switch to yellow.
I mean, I guess the Commanders, Washington's a much better franchise than Arizona. So take it back. Take all the red back.
I want a black uniform kit.
Oh, an alternate?
The color which I know Arizona got black, and a couple other teams got black uniforms. I want to do that. I wonder.
Yeah.
Man can hope.
Yeah.
But they're correcting it? What are they correcting on the Panthers uniform? Is it changing the white?
They're going to change the shade of blue worn on the uniforms, according to NFL.com. And I kind of like the Panthers jerseys, so I hope it's not too much. But
is it because it's no? I thought I was about to say aren't the blues close to the Lions blues, the Panthers and Lions blues? Are they pretty close?
Oh, it says prior to 2023, the blue used by the Panthers was a close match, but not exact to their logo, which.
That is so confusing.
Yeah. So
honestly,
I think
make a darker blue. I feel like a darker blue would go nice.
And then
with the black too, that would be nice.
Bring in you're the number 1 overall pick. You would get new uniforms. Again,
if you're a Panthers fan, there's a lot of hope for you.
I know.
I'm a Commander fan.
So excited. Well, yeah. Well, I the first part of hopefulness for Commanders fans was ownership, and so if that holds, if
that holds,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, and also, draft's a little bit away. Maybe we should do something about the draft next episode.
Yeah, because, it's 27th, I think it starts?
Yeah, the 27th starts.
Wow.
Next week is the 21st.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, the draft's on a Thursday.
That is exciting. Yeah,
that's so stupid.
I
why not a Friday?
Exactly. It's go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know why I have to start on a Thursday, but... Yeah. I'm complaining about it, but I'll be in my seat watching it 30 minutes before it starts. I'll be there 30 minutes before the pregame. But yeah.
All right. I guess other notable news in the NFL: I cannot talk. OBJ signed with the Ravens on a 1-year deal.
Yeah. How much did they pay him?
I was about to say $20 million. I don't know why. I doubt it because I remember all the reports of saying, oh, he wants $20 million.
Oh, wait, you weren't far off. One deal that is worth, 1-year deal up to $18 million.
Close to 20.
Wow. Yeah, so 14 as a signing bonus, he has an extra 1.16 as a base salary, and then $3 million in incentives. So maybe a 1 year 15 if you want to even it out. But wow, okay.
Well,
wow.
Like we have it on here. Does it change? Like, do you think it changes Lamar's mind if he wants to stay? Like his wide receiver core is, or at least his top three is Aguilar, Bateman or Bateman. Is it Bateman?
I think it's Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman. That's it. And OBJ. That's a solid. That's better than most years. Plus Mark Andrews. That's solid than what he had.
And then they have like Isaiah Likely, right? Or he was a rookie last season, I think, and he was pretty good. I also had him on my fantasy team, and so that's why I know him. So I don't think that Odell's enough to bring back Lamar, especially if the Ravens can look Lamar in the eye and say that they just paid Odell almost $20 million for a 1 year deal. I think that as Lamar, you have to leave after that. But I don't know. I mean, he could stay, and you know, I still don't really know what Odell is capable of in 2023, but maybe we'll get to find out. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know if that system would work for him, though.
Yeah, they got rid of Greg Roman, their offensive coordinator. And
maybe that would help, but they're more of a running team. Like they have J.K. Dobbins is coming back, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Like, was he a 1,000-yard rusher?
I think in previous seasons he was.
I think he was, but then he tore his ACL twice in a row.
Yeah, and I think both were earlier, or like maybe 2 years ago was early on in the season. I think this past season it was, or maybe he didn't get too injured. No, yeah, because he ran for 105 yards on January 15th. So maybe.
Because I know he was injured all this season. Or at least most of the season. I can't remember.
Especially last season, too, I remember.
Yeah.
But, I just don't know what that team is. And I don't know what it looks like without Lamar Jackson. I mean, technically, they have a Pro Bowl starter, or not even Pro Bowl starter, but Pro Bowl quarterback on their roster from this past season. And was it Tyler
Huntley? I thought
Huntley?
Huntley signed somewhere else, or did he re-sign?
Did he sign somewhere else?
I don't know why I thought he... Like, this is just me thinking. I can't really compare.
Not the Pro Bowler.
The cheapest Pro Bowler in the world.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be in today's NFL.
Yeah.
He's a backup.
Yeah, still Ravens, but he is currently getting interest from other teams, just Pro Bowler. And so I have no. I'm so glad that I'm not a fan of the Ravens or that I have to work for the Ravens because I have no clue. I don't know. I feel like the worst place in the NFL to be right now is the Ravens. There's just so much uncertainty. It's like if you bring back Lamar, maybe you can contend for a title, but if you don't, then
not this season. They'll be a playoff contender.
Yeah,
just to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, but not without Lamar though. I mean that.
I was thinking if Lamar says, "All right, I'll play this season out."
Yeah.
But doesn't sign anything.
They're probably still not in title contention because
they're not.
Pretty much everything. But no, I don't think this move is enough to change Lamar's mind. I mean, I think it could be a fun combo if Odell is fully healthy, but I just don't think we see it. There's just no way. There's no
way. All right, let's move to some NBA. So I believe the past 3 days, the NBA awards were leaked. Not the full thing, like partially to it, and you can also find like the official leaks if you go to Twitter, search up leaked votes for DPOY, and it should be the one by NBA Central, and they have the spreadsheet, and I'm looking at it right now. There's tabs on it, like it has every NBA award. It's like the Coach of the Year tracker, six Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved Player, DPOY, and All NBA and MVP.
Interesting.
And if you go on to I'm on the MVP one right now, and total there is like 39 confirmed votes, like ballots are in, like these are confirmed, 39 of them, so 39%, and also like 50 of them are identified.
Wow.
So like. notable names: Kendrick Perkins. Oh wait, no, Kendrick Perkins didn't say anything.
I was gonna say,
I know JJ Redick got his in. Oh no, Jalen Rose. Okay, Jalen Rose. Like, oh no, this is voting history. Man, I am fumbling. Hold up. I know. Okay, hold up. Okay, JJ Redick. Okay, here we go. First place vote. He gave it to Giannis. He gave it to Giannis.
What?
He did say that on his podcast, so that is a confirmed thing. Who else? Zach Lowe. He put Joel Embiid. Yes, that is confirmed. Just double checking. But overall, the main thing I want to say, Joel Embiid is leading the race so far of the leaked votes. So far he has 307 total votes. So how first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place all have votes and points to it. Joel is leading. Jokic is second with 189. Giannis has 177. Now this is not confirmed, but they are leaked, and it's a very small portion. So as of right now, we know at least Joel Embiid is leading.
So does that mean that at least 14 people, or maybe around 14 people, voted for Shai for MVP?
Shai.
Shai. Oops.
He more has fourth and fifth place. He doesn't have a first.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, good. I was gonna say, great season, but come on now. I was over.
Well, he had numbers to bring it up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find someone who voted for Shai. So yeah, what's your reaction to these getting leaked?
I mean, I feel like if this had been leaked, I guess maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I mean, well, first of all, I don't know if they vote that early, but it'd be I feel like Joel separated himself so much in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, that it's not nearly as big of a surprise, especially when in the margin that it's showing. But I have no clue how these things get leaked at all. But I mean, looks like the voters did a nice job at giving out MVP, because it'll be Embiid's first, right? If he wins.
Yeah, if he still wins, there's still how many voters are there for MVP? Can you look that up?
Yeah, probably too many. How?
I'm just going to assume 100 though. I'm assuming 100.
Yeah.
So 39 confirmed. So Joel still has a chance to lose. So if you're a Nikola Jokic fan, he still has a chance.
Yeah, 100 voters in total.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he still has a chance. Maybe Giannis. Nah, Giannis. I don't know what's wrong with this season. This is kind of the worst season ever for the MVP race. Because at this point, Joel's MVP is going to be all right, man, here, you've been complaining enough. Here's your award.
Yeah, you deserve it. Just take it.
Everyone else be quiet.
Yeah.
Any other year, Giannis this would be Giannis' third MVP. He has the best record in the NBA. Yeah. Chris Middleton was out for most of the season.
Drew Holiday
did step up, but he missed some games too. But Giannis, best record in the NBA.
He was steady. He might be the best player in the NBA.
Well, he is the best player in the NBA. I don't know why people say Kevin Durant when Kevin Durant could Giannis having a bad night is is very rare. I want to say as of now, I know probably prior games he had bad games. Yeah. But, man, he is a dominant force. No way you can keep him out the paint.
He's incredible.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at some DPOY. There are 28 confirmed first-place votes. So not a full ballot, but first place. So far, Jaren Jackson Jr. is leading with 82 total points.
Deserved.
Yeah, he's been good. And also, second place, not runner-up, is Brook Lopez of the Milwaukee Bucks.
He's been great,
with 52. And Evan Mobley with 47.
I love him too.
He's I don't want to say Tim Duncan, but he's very good defensively. Where you're okay, Tim Duncan was also good defensively. Yeah. It's just he needs his defense. What the heck? Offense to match his defense, and he would be an all-time player with his ability and everything.
Yeah, I mean that I don't think there are too many surprises. There either.
Yeah.
You know,
Jaren Jackson was like the leader for most of the year.
Yeah, I mean he had and he's only 23. I mean like that's incredible to kind of have it that young. But
Jaren Jackson right now, Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, how old is Evan Mobley?
This is his second year.
Oh my god!
Because he was drafted with Cade.
Yeah, he's 21.
Jalen Green.
He was born in 2001. That is wow.
Dude, I'm technically old. Wait, what? 2001?
Born June 18th, 2001. So he is 21 years old.
Oh man, he's like a year older than me.
That is that's weird.
Don't you wish you were that talented?
Oh, God. Yeah. No, I'll be looking at like
dude. No, it's going to be really crazy. Like 2 years from now, or wait, no, this coming draft, there's going to be some number like Victor Wembanyama. I think he's going to be 19. Bro, I'm going to be 20. You're going to be 20. You're like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. He is younger than we are, and he's already be. I mean, he's already getting talked about. He's like an NBA great. I mean, and you know what? He just might be.
Oh
but that's weird that we're gonna start seeing people getting drafted. They're like younger than us. It's like
or in their. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll like same thing up like the NFL draft. Like someone will get called up and like they'll be 22 or whatever, and I'm like, that's like a 35-year-old man.
Yeah.
I was like, that is a grown man. Wow. But yeah.
Some other notable things: Rookie of the Year, Paolo Banchero. He should be the leading leader. Like he's been great all season.
Was it unanimous? I wonder.
Not unanimous. Someone voted for Walker Kessler, and these are only 23 votes.
Okay.
He's on the Jazz. He was pretty good.
But
he's pretty good. Most improved. Who's winning it? Who's in the lead? I should say, not winning. Lauri Markkanen. I don't know why Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's getting voted for this. He was always good even last year. I think he's close to 30 points per game this season.
Yeah.
But he was like 25 last season. Sixth Man of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon for the Boston Celtics. I don't know why I was about to say that. Coach of the Year, Mike Brown has all the first place votes out of the 23. Who else have I said? Improved, DPOY. Okay, All-NBA. It just has guards. It doesn't have, like, the teams. So, it goes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 48. Donovan Mitchell with 68. Luka Doncic with 47. De'Aaron Fox with 31. Steph Curry with 24, and bless you, Drew Holiday with 13 total points. Not first place, was total points. For the forwards, you have Giannis with 87 total votes, Jason Tatum with 70 total points, Jimmy Butler with 32 total points, and Jaylen Brown with total points. I thought he was a guard. Why is it? Look at Doncic. Oh yeah, the voters. Oh my goodness, they're stupid. I don't know why people try to put LeBron in point guard or Luka at point guard.
I mean,
Luka is a guard, but he's more of a shooting guard in my opinion. But it's a little bit semantics. I don't know why they have centers when it's like forwards and guards. But basically, Joel Embiid is leading in total points with 66, and Nikola Jokic has 53.
Okay.
Oh wait, what the heck? Okay, I don't know. If you're any confused on any of this, go to Twitter, search leaked votes for DPOY, see the one with NBA Central. It should have a check mark, so yeah, they are paying for that check mark.
I was going to say,
and it should give you a link to this Google Sheets document. So if you're any confused or you want to look, go check it out.
Wow.
Okay, so what did we have? Okay, we did the leaked awards. All right, let's do some playoff predictions. So, Luke, if you can click on the link that we have in our shared document,
yes,
you can build our own. Basically, on NBA.com, you can build your own March Madness type bracket.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know they did this.
Neither did I.
So I guess it might be a new thing. As of recording this, you have 6 hours to put in your bracket and submit it.
How much can we win?
I don't even know if it's money involved, but
well,
maybe it's just a fun thing. So let's start off with. Okay, we'll do first round first. We'll go through it all.
Yeah.
Then we'll go through second round. So let's start in the East though, because these first rounder are except for Cleveland and New York are pretty boring.
Mm.
So let's start off with, let's go Boston and Atlanta. So far, the first round fan picks, 96% voted for Boston, 4% voted for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Luke, who do you got in that series?
Boston. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to predict a sweep. However, I mean that Boston is the far better team. No offense to Atlanta. However, Boston is insane right now. They're healthy. I mean, like I think the only inactive they have for game one might be Gallinari. I think. So
he's not that.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, great, but yeah, they're healthy. You know, Tatum is on fire. Jaylen Brown is also on fire. I mean that. I do not see how Atlanta could win that, but crazier things have happened. But that would be up there if Atlanta could upset them.
Yeah, I know. I knew your answer was going to be short for this one because it's very easy. Like, if Miami won against Atlanta in the play-in, which I should say Miami got outplayed, they didn't even deserve to be on that floor.
Yeah, no, not at all.
For that play-in game for the 7th seed. But yeah, I would go Boston too.
Mm-hmm.
I would. I'm going to give them in 5 because I feel like you know the trade rumors for Trae Young. Those have been circling around for the past couple of days.
Yeah,
and so
that would be interesting.
That playing game, I want to say Trae Young played a very good game.
Mm.
I don't know if it's all great to keep him, but
yeah,
I'm assuming that Atlanta would do a trade this.
That would be huge.
Yeah, I mean this off season because who would they have DeJounte Murray and Trae Young. Trae Young's not that great of an off ball, and Devontae Murray. DeJounte Murray, maybe? DeJounte Murray. I think it's that. Don't know why I'm butchering his name. He's with the Spurs for a long time, got an all-star with them, and now he's with Atlanta. But what kind of deal would you get for Trae Young? He was a top 5 pick. He was drafted by Dallas, traded to
I would get a lot.
Atlanta.
I would ask for a lot. I mean, because he
hasn't. Did he get an all-star the past 2 years?
I don't know.
Think he did. Because this season, I know he didn't.
Yeah.
It's about last season.
If I were Atlanta, I still wouldn't ship him off for something low. I wouldn't get lowballed, but
I would try to get 2 first-rounders.
Yeah. Maybe some good players, too, to kind of help build
young
around.
Player, maybe.
Yeah.
Because DeJounte, right? DeJounte?
Or
Why am I butchering his name?
DeJounte.
DeJounte. I don't know why I can't pronounce anyone's name. But yeah, I would pick the DeJounte. DeJounte. Gosh. Yeah. I would just build around him. Trey Clint Capella too, because they peaked in 2021 is when they made it to the conference finals against Milwaukee. It was 21 because that's when Milwaukee won. Yep. Yeah, they peaked then and haven't really came back since.
Yeah, I would maybe. I don't know if I'd trade Trae Young this offseason, but then again, I mean, it depends how high his price is.
They need to do something.
Yeah.
Because, these past 2 seasons, they've been underachieving, in my opinion.
Yeah, can't keep...
Off of that, conference finals appearance, they didn't build anything.
Yeah, I that's true. I mean, because you could either give it one more year just to kind of see, or you could kind of hedge your bets, and you could probably get a lot for Trae Young right now, I think. Mm-hmm. And so...
Or at least something good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at least something to,
first rounders, a young player, maybe.
Yeah. So, I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be enough to beat Boston, whatever they...
So, yeah. For the Pick'em bracket challenge, I'm choosing Boston in 5.
I agree.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to go Boston in 4.
Yeah, you...
Yeah.
Don't let me sway you.
I'm biased,
Stand your ground.
Yeah, I will.
Let's keep on the bottom. All right. Philly and Brooklyn.
Philly. I feel like that one might be... no. But I was going to say that one might be closer than the... or more of a blowout than the Boston-Atlanta one. But I don't know. I'd say Philly in 5, 4 maybe. I mean... I just don't think that Brooklyn can have an answer for Joel Embiid right now. But
they're very good. Granted, they don't have any bigs to stop Joel.
Yeah.
But they're like a perimeter offense and defense. Like Mikal Bridges, consistent 25 per
great
point.
Trade.
Yeah, great trade. Like I'm very happy for Mikal.
Oh yeah,
he's very good.
He was like the only Suns player that I thought was likable.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Seasons. Like I saw like on Instagram, like one of the reels had like NBA thing and it would like show the teams and it would like do the like have this little happy song and it would say like for instance for the Grizzlies it would say John Morant wanna be gangster like Dylan Brooks and it's like it would be like that at the end and it would make a little fun of the team and for the Phoenix one it said Mikal Bridges the only one likable.
100%.
So you said Philly in 5?
Yeah. Either 5 or 6. I don't think they'll sweep them. Well,
I'm going to say, because man, that. Oh yeah, did you also see the beef between Spencer Dinwiddie and Kyle Kuzma?
How random.
That was random.
It was fantastic though.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I'm like, man, Kuz came out firing, but I think Dinwiddie really won.
Yeah,
because he kind of said truth. Like, it's like, hey. You were on the Lakers team. You were not putting up numbers like you are now. You weren't really that effective now, and now you're on a bad team.
Oh yeah,
and you're putting up all these great numbers.
Yeah, I heard that like Kyle Kuzma, like in free agency, he's looking for like location and then like contract and then like it was like distance to like an airport or it was like something like very specific where it's like
his girlfriend.
He doesn't want to
win.
This is
kind of random. His girlfriend, Winry Harlow. Maybe. One of the two. She's a model. Like she's very pretty. And they've been dating. I don't know. Like maybe because they're such a celebrity couple. Maybe that's why he wants to be close to a airport. So because she lives in L.A. I think and does all of her work. So maybe that's why he wants to be close to an airport.
Maybe. So I mean, yeah, I don't know who's gonna give out the big bucks to sign Kyle Kuzma. But
I hope the Wizards don't. Man, I wanted to trade him so much at this deadline and we didn't.
I'm surprised that
I just want us to blow it up, man. Like even Dame now. Even Dame was like, he didn't officially say it. I think people were reading in between the lines.
Yeah,
of saying he wants to be traded, or like people saying like, "Yo, man, you need to be traded."
Yeah, I feel like he's at the point where like no one would blame him for wanting to leave or for like moving. Like no one's gonna say he was scared of competition or
the grind.
Yeah, because he has been the most loyal player, unwarranted like loyal player. Like Portland's done nothing for him, but I don't think he'll go anywhere. But interesting news nonetheless. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I just hope I just want Bradley to leave, man. Beal, man. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. I'm like, bro, just leave, bro.
Yeah.
I want to lose so we can get high draft picks or at least make smart moves to build, but we're not. And you just being in here is just a waste of your talent.
Yeah, that's true. Go to a contender, please.
Sad. Yeah, or someone that will give us a great deal.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, back to the pick'em. I want to say, know what? Philly in 5. I was debating between 6 and 5 games, but I'll give it 6. I mean 5. What am I saying? All right, this is probably the best one out of the East. Cleveland, New York.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
This will be a good one. I still think Cleveland's gonna win, and I'll probably say Cleveland in 6. But that's gonna be an interesting series. I mean, because you never know what Julius Randle's going to do anymore, and the Cavaliers are a fun young team. So yeah, I feel like of all like the first round series, I mean Lakers Grizzlies, but we'll get to that later. Yeah. But no, I definitely in the East. I mean, this is by far the most entertaining one. So I'm very excited. What about you?
I'm taking Cleveland, but I think it's 5. But I think it's going to be a close 5. So, and what I mean is, like, Julius Randle, like, people saying Julius Randle is going to be the X factor. I'm like, listen, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are at the center and 4 spot. And they're just going to have their way with Julius Randle if he wants to get in that paint, man.
Yeah,
they're just like so good.
Yeah.
in the paint. Pause.
Yeah, I think that like 200-point game that Julius Randle had recently, or how much did he score? He get like 50 in the first 3 quarters.
I think he got to 60. He didn't get to 70, but he got to 60. I think.
Like I have never been that surprised in my life when I looked at my
like
phone.
High 60s. I don't know.
Yeah, he was like 50 in the 3rd quarter. And Julius Randle, are you
They
sure?
stop.
But yeah.
But good season for New York. Jalen Brunson, you know, worth every penny.
Yeah.
Even is underpaid now. Some people consider.
Yeah. Sorry, Dallas.
Yeah. Snubbed All-Star. And did you also see like Mark Cuban said like, oh, we were planning to sign Jalen, but then his dad got in the way or family got in the way.
Stay out
I'm
of it.
like, damn,
yeah.
bro.
Well, and did you see the news a couple hours ago? They were fined $750,000
for
tanking.
detrimental to the league. They sat a bunch of people against Chicago, which had playing implications. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't care. Like Luka, or they're probably not even going to re-sign Kyrie now.
No,
that's such a terrible trade now.
Yeah,
or close to be.
Yeah, I felt like it was terrible when it was made, and everyone was like, it's weird. He's not going to stay for more than a year, and now that's going to happen probably.
Maybe this offseason they'll find good role players or good players to pair along Luka.
Yeah, because I think no way can you trade Luka. I mean, I feel like him and Giannis are probably the only 2 players that I would not trade. I probably wouldn't trade LeBron too out of principle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but
he's got to retire. Let him do what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm picking Cleveland in 5.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Okay. Okay.
Or
so
6. But...
yeah, you're doing 6, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Milwaukee versus Chicago or Miami. What about that playing game? Who do you got for that playing game tonight, as of this recording?
Chicago, because I don't buy into the Heat. I don't buy into Heat culture. I don't buy into any of it. I think that Chicago is probably the better team. I mean, I think that it's just the competition for who's going to get swept by Milwaukee. But maybe I would lean Chicago. What are you thinking?
I'm leaning Chicago too, in winning that playing game, not against Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Just they have a good combination of young guys, talented young guys, and good veterans. So yeah, I'll give it to Chicago. Now with that out of the way, Milwaukee versus Chicago. Milwaukee in 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a sweep.
Yeah, Vucevic and they're not even that big enough to stop Giannis or Brook Lopez or Bobby Portis.
Yeah, there's just
just a cakewalk.
It's just unfair.
That series is going to help Chris Middleton get back into rhythm because he's starting to
gain some confidence.
Start to get back into it.
He needs to return to his 2020, 2021 finals. What was it?
2021 playoffs. He was good all that playoffs. So if he's just back
Jordan.
to that,
Yeah, it was so much fun to watch.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's start with Denver versus whoever wins the play-in game against OKC in Minnesota.
I think
I'm kind of leaning OKC.
I'm leaning Minnesota, but I also, I hate OKC because they used to be in Seattle. But
well, then
I don't know. I mean, I feel like regardless for OKC, I mean, making the playoffs would be fun.
That would be huge. They have 15 first-round draft picks or 15 draft picks, one of the two, in the next 5 seasons.
They are so set for
5
so long.
5 drafts, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a fantastic, fantastic position. But maybe Minnesota. I mean, Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards.
Karl-Anthony Towns did have that great first 3 quarters of a game against the Lakers in that playing game, which we'll talk about when we get to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting Rudy Gobert back. Jaden McDaniels hurt, stupidly broke his hand.
Yeah.
I get emotions are high, but punching a wall, bro. And you use your hands in this.
Yeah.
If you were playing soccer, I'm like, okay, it's your hand, but play.
Yeah.
But now,
your hands are everything.
Your hands are everything now. But then, that playing games, no way Anthony Edwards has 2 bad games in a row.
Oh yeah, no.
No way. I don't think Lou Dort can do anything against Anthony Edwards.
No.
I also don't think
I don't know, maybe.
like Mike Conley can produce 20 points again.
Mm-hmm.
He can be a solid like 14, 15 points, but I don't think he's going 20 again.
Yeah. I forget, where did he used to play before Minnesota?
He played for
He was in a couple
Utah, and then his original team is the Jazz.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I mean, sorry. I butchered that so
Hold
hard.
on,
He played in Utah for the past 3 to 2 seasons, but his original team is Memphis.
Okay.
There we go.
Made sense in my head. I knew you were talking about.
I don't know why I said Jazz.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking OKC to win against Minnesota. Who do you got?
I'll probably take Minnesota, but I mean, I know all the jokes about Denver, being a not a playoff team, but I still think they'll probably beat whoever comes out of the play-in.
Yeah.
So I
agree.
Denver.
But then again, like when they played Phoenix during the 2021 season, 2021. I mean playoffs. I don't know why I keep saying season. Like they were cooking Jokic in that pick and roll, and also Shea is a great mid-range and shooter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Denver and. But then again, the boards depends if they hit their shots. 5. I'll say 5. I'm saying Denver and 5 against OKC.
I'll say Denver and 5 against Minnesota. I mean, yeah.
But I could see it going 6 if OKC wins. Now, if Minnesota wins, they have.
I agree.
Rudy Gobert, Cat. Maybe they can stop Jokic, but.
You know what? Now,
slow down Jokic. I'm sorry.
I'm going Denver in 6. You've talked me into it now. I'm pushing it back. I think Minnesota might give them a little bit of a fight, but then again, it depends how well Rudy Gobert plays. It depends if he, injures his teammates during the game. But
dang, that's shots fired there. All right, this is probably the best first round matchup: Phoenix versus Clips.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Is Paul George healthy?
No, he's out postseason. I listened back to our episode that's 2 weeks ago. That was recently uploaded by me. I need to get on a better schedule of uploading. But Paul George is out for the postseason, which sucks for him.
Yeah.
He also started a podcast.
Really?
He did. He has 2 of his buddies and him.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. I mean, I never really
like he talked about when he was trying to get out of Indiana, he was trying to. The Cavs were interested in trading for him, but it never fell through.
That would have been. And was that when LeBron was
when
still?
Kai just left?
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
I think Kai just left. Kyrie Irving just left, and they were trying to figure it out.
That would have been fun.
That
is disappointing. Yeah, I with no Paul George, I mean,
it's just I'm going to give you some context and what's going through my head. Phoenix is very top heavy in my opinion, and Clips is just depth. Like they got really good depth. Bones. Yeah, Bones is killing it for him.
Great.
And for some reason, Russell Westbrook's having a resurgence.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
when they played the Lakers, man, he was hitting basically everything. Yeah. And it was 14 points, but hit everything.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the Lakers. Just seem to suck the fun out of basketball or the talent out of some of these players. But yeah, that's going to be a fun series. I think we're going to say Phoenix in 6. Just because no Paul George, but if it were Paul George, but think Kevin Durant plays for the Suns, and
they also got Booker.
Yeah,
and I want to say Phoenix is 7.
Okay, yeah,
I'll say 7 because I just feel like Kevin Durant is really gonna pull it through.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean he'll
him and Devin Booker are going to be like the pillars of stability on that team.
Yeah,
and are going to help them. I don't trust Russell Westbrook to really help the Clippers.
Yeah,
I think he'll sell them on a couple of games.
Yeah, if Phoenix wins the series, but Bones can average 50 points per game, I'll be happy. But we'll see. I mean, you'll need to play a ton, but
yeah. I kind of hope he goes to a young team other than the Clippers because I feel like he's going to be shifted to a role player when Bones can be a good scorer.
Yeah, make him a starter. He needs to go somewhere where he's a starter.
He's really good. good.
He deserves it. Yeah.
Send him to the Magic. That would be a great.
That would be
well.
interesting.
Granted, the Magic have a 9% chance of getting the first round, first overall pick. Maybe they get the second overall pick or third and they get Scoot Henderson and maybe Bones doesn't need to go there. But I wouldn't mind Bones going to the Magic. They got something building there.
Yeah, I think the Magic. I think if the Mavericks lose Kyrie, I think that could be a guy where Bones like a sneaky pickup if they wanted to pair him with Luka.
Does he have one more year on his contract or have the rookie extension opportunity or restricted? Yeah, look at his contract.
Bones Highland yeah, I think he has. Okay. Yes, he signed a 4-year. It'll be up in 2025.
2025, so they would have to trade for him. All right, never mind. Looks like he's a Clipper until further notice.
Yep.
All right. Sacramento and Golden. Oh yeah. Also, sorry. Let me backtrack. Fans picked Denver to beat either OKC or Minneapolis, and 84% of fans picked Phoenix to beat the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now with that out of the way, Sacramento versus Golden State. Golden State fans picked 78%. 78% of fans picked Golden State to beat the Kings.
There are too many Golden State fans.
But it comes down to experience. Like, the Kings have not been to the playoffs in, 16 years.
Yeah.
There are only a couple of players that at least have some success in the postseason. Harrison Barnes and Domantas
Sabonis. Yeah. I want the Kings to win so bad. I would love nothing more, but the playoff experience with Golden State, they just won the title last year. Is Andrew Wiggins?
He should be back this postseason. But he didn't have any games leading up to the postseason.
Yeah. I really want Sacramento to win, but experience is so important. I could see that going to 7, and I hate to do this, but Golden State in 7.
I'm putting Golden State in 6.
Yeah. Even though I hope the Kings win. I hope the Kings win. I hope they win it in 4. I would love to see the Kings win.
All right. Minnesota versus LA. And Minnesota. Memphis. My goodness, I'm folding today.
I make this team up all the time.
Okay, so it's kind of close. Ooh, actually, 53% of fans picked LA. I know the odds are favored in Memphis, are favored towards Memphis, but 47% picked Memphis.
Right. Yeah. There are also too many Lakers fans.
Yeah. And also Memphis, they're without Steven Adams, Brandon Clark, their backup center, so they're kind of light in the center position for AD.
So if Anthony Davis can stay healthy for 7 games, maybe 6 games, then
Vando, I feel like they would do a good job on Ja.
Yeah.
It depends if Desmond Baines or Dylan Brooks is the factors, I think. Granted, they got JJ for AD, Triple J, but I think AD would just eat him to shreds because he Triple J fouls a lot. He's notorious a lot of fouls.
Yeah. Taker. Because Memphis is the better team. I firmly believe that. Healthy, yeah.
Granted, but it's just the Lakers haven't played everyone healthy together.
Yeah.
And also Darvin Ham, I think he's kind of a bad coach. I don't know why he plays Wyndon Gabriel when he has Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
He's 7 foot and he can at least block shots and rebound when Gabriel fouls stupidly.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, it is. Because Memphis is better, but they don't have the experience that the Lakers do. Well, some of the Lakers do, but
I'm going to take Lakers. I just feel like LeBron AD would be stable enough. But granted, that they played awful against Minnesota.
Yeah.
Granted, they had.
I'm going to go with my gut and say Memphis. I'm probably going to say Memphis in. I was going to say Memphis in 7, but then would LeBron lose a game 7 the first round?
And Dylan Brooks did have a soundbite of saying, "Hey, this is great. We can beat LeBron in the first round. It's a test for us. Yeah. I don't know. I'm
All
not
right.
picking against LeBron.
Yeah,
Lakers
are
in
winning.
6.
Yeah, I'll say Lakers in 6
All right,
too.
let's kind of speed. We have like about 11 minutes left. Let's
All right.
hurry this up a little bit.
All right.
All right, we'll stay west right now. Denver, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm not picking.
Phoenix
and
either
we'll say
5 or-
6. We'll say 6
Yeah, I
for
agree.
me. You can change if you want.
I'll say 6 too.
Golden State, LA. They got no one for AD.
That's the only like attractive thing about that playoff series is like the
LeBron versus Curry.
yeah, and then like
I'm saying Lakers in 6.
yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
sticking to it.
I'll say okay, fine. Lakers.
You can shoot. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lakers in 7. Or sorry, yes, yeah, no, Lakers in 7.
Now, okay, let's go to Bucks Cleveland. I think even with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, Giannis is eating them up.
Yeah,
I'll say in
I'll say Bucks
5 because I'm gonna say Bucks in 5.
I'll say Bucks in 6, respectively. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'll put that.
But hey, Cleveland, you won a playoff game without LeBron.
Yes. Oh, thank God. It's about time.
Philly, Boston.
Boston's just so deep. I mean, they just have such.
I don't want to say Boston. I don't think Philly would get that monkey off their back.
Yeah, I'll say Boston in 6.
Yeah, I'll be respectful to Philly. And
Yeah.
say that. All right. Milwaukee, Boston for the conference. 1 and 2 seed in the East.
I'll say Boston makes it back. It's a shameless.
But they don't have no one like Al Horford, Grant Williams.
They just
and
need to outscore them. I mean, I think that you're just gonna have to accept that Giannis is gonna put up 35 points a game, and that you're just gonna have to be like, we're going to score more than him. But like that, I think that'd be a fantastic.
It would be more
series.
on the others on Milwaukee if the Bobby Portises, the Chris Middletons, and the Drew Holidays.
I say Boston in 7, but I think that Giannis has a generational performance in that series.
I'm gonna say Milwaukee in 7. I trust Giannis more. Like Jason Tatum sometimes has those stinker games. Granted, Boston
Yeah.
did beat them by like 40 something
Yeah.
in the regular season, but this is a playoff. This is a playoff now, and in the Western Conference, Phoenix versus LA, we finally get a LeBron versus KD matchup.
Oh,
it's been
please.
lots of years, and I want to say.
Yeah. Yikes. Phoenix in 5. I mean,
I'm gonna lean. I want to lean LA. I'm gonna lean it because they have. I just think they have bodies to throw at people. So like a Kevin Durant, like Vando is great on the defense. Rui's solid, and
yeah.
like
I mean,
Troy Brown has some days where he's locked down. So like I'm gonna say LA. And also I don't think Ayton is good enough to stop AD. And I know LeBron, they have no stopper for LeBron. And even if they put KD on him, like KD's pretty average, slightly above average defender. But I'm saying LA.
I
want to say 7 because I want to see 7 games of Kevin Durant and LeBron.
That'd be so good. Yeah, I'm gonna be the party pooper. No, I'm gonna stick with Phoenix in 5, just because I think that I have Lakers in 6 and then Lakers in 7. Memphis and Golden State. I think they're going to be too tired, and I think they'll get figured out. And
Who? LA?
LA. I realistically, 6-game series, 7-game series. What are the chances that Anthony Davis is available for the entirety of the series against Phoenix? And
also Darvin Ham too. I know Darvin Ham is at least going to give up a game or 2.
Yeah. So that'll be close though. And I think that's just a question of can LeBron and Anthony Davis.
And the NBA should rig at least most of the Western Conference so LA and Phoenix can meet in the conference because it's been so long since Kevin Durant and LeBron played.
Oh, yeah, I would not
be upset. They should rig it to that.
Oh yeah, I would not be upset with a blatant.
Look, like LeBron versus Curry in the second round, LeBron versus Kevin Durant.
The ratings would be insane.
At least help it out. All right. I have Lakers and Milwaukee. You have Phoenix and Boston, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you got?
I'm going Boston in 6. I mean, because Kevin Durant is still outstanding, but hopefully Jason Tatum recovers after the finals performance last year, which was, so I think Boston's just the better team. I mean, again, like the bench is, I think, better than probably some starting fives, or at least they would give some starting fives competition, not in the playoffs, but I think that Boston is just too relentless. They just have too much. So I'm going to say them in 6.
All right. So, all right, I have Lakers versus Milwaukee. Man,
that's a tough series.
This would be like the GOAT LeBron James versus like the upcoming GOAT in Giannis. So that would be a
series.
If they marketed it like that, that would be a very good idea.
Yeah.
But granted, if LA versus Boston happens, I'm sure that would be a better.
The ratings would go.
Ratings would come back up.
Oh yeah.
But oh man, it's just so much a small sample size of the Lakers, man. Like
it's just so tough to predict what they're gonna do
of now. But I'm going to say by the time they get to the conference finals, they're going to have their offense figured out. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say Lakers. Lakers in 7. I think this will be a 7-game series. They don't have a Giannis stopper. AD can't really stop Giannis that well, but granted, AD can have games where he at least matches Giannis's production. Mm-hmm. So I think that would be the key for LA. And so Lakers is 7 for me, and you got Phoenix against Boston.
It's the Boston 6
winning.
So
those are our predictions.
Entertaining playoffs for sure.
This will be especially if it gets the second round of like our matchups.
Yeah,
we'll go through. That would be very entertaining.
That'd be fantastic. All right.
Is that? Yep. That's all for today's episode. Thank you all for listening. Check us out on YouTube and Spotify at Rep Your Team Podcast. And Luke, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye, people.
Goodbye.